So guys, last interview of day one of Country Thunder. We got Ryan Lindsay. Ryan just closed down. We'll have to talk really loud.
Okay, we'll talk really
loud over the rest of the crowd. You just closed down Country Thunder on the Country 105 stage. How exciting was that?
It was very exciting because we closed right after Dirks Bentley.
Yeah.
And everybody had to come by on the way out. So when we started, there was no one, and when we finished, there was an entire crowd here filling this little area, and man, it was awesome.
Well, and they stayed even after. I don't know if you heard it back there, but they were doing their own rendition of like Friends in Low Places.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I heard them chanting after the show, actually, and stomping on the dance floor.
No,
It was so
that
awesome.
stomping wasn't, and it wasn't chanting. They were trying to sing.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I was wondering what that was backstage. That was cool. There was a ton of energy here. And, it's going to be fun all weekend, for sure.
So tomorrow, you're actually opening the day on the main stage, so just over that hill.
Just over yonder,
Yeah.
1 o'clock.
What can fans expect from that show?
Well, it'll be my 6-piece band, so, you know, a rare opportunity to see my full band. Often I have a smaller band when I'm touring and stuff, but yeah, I'm going to have a steel player in the band and, you know, an exceptional vocalist, and bass player, and guitar player Johnny Gasparic that I'm cutting an album with right now at MCC Recording Studio, and then my good friend Brendan Lyons. So just a good group of buddies, and we like to have fun on stage, so that's kind of what you'd expect.
Your show does not look like you're having any fun on stage. None whatsoever.
It's great, you know, like I really come to feel like as soon as, you know, as busy as it gets to plan for a show, as soon as I'm on stage, that's just like time to play, and it's fun.
So a couple months ago, you ran the Rising Star with Country 105. So that's how this all came about.
Yeah.
When they were doing like second place, first place, or second place, third place, and then first place, what was going through your head when your name came out of their mouth?
I didn't really know what to expect. You know, I went into that competition just feeling like I'm going to do my thing, and if they like it, that's great. So when they chose me, I was just kind of floored, really. And especially since there was a lot of other artists doing incredible modern country music, and I think I do a bit of a blend with an older school feel, and I'm really hoping some of that makes a comeback in the country scene. So for me, it was really exciting and uplifting to see one vote for a little bit of old school country music, you know. That was really cool.
Absolutely. So you mentioned about being at MCC right now recording. That is part of what you want. Any hints on what you're recording right now?
Okay, so there's a song that's that I played a lot live, and I played it in my Rising Star competition. There are some tapes of it online. So, and
probably a few Facebook Lives.
Yeah, check that out. That one's going to be on the record.
Awesome.
So, but you got to find it.
I have a good guess, but
cool.
So you have had a crazy year over the last year. How do you find that you've evolved from this point in time last year to now?
Yeah, hugely, because I mean, a year ago I was just starting out in the CCMA scene, so I really didn't know a lot of people. I played in bar bands and played weddings and kind of done that circuit, played a lot of live shows. But to actually step into my own and kickstart my solo career has been a huge learning experience, and I've found it to be just an incredible, supportive CCMA community, and yeah, I've grown
it's definitely
immensely.
A big family.
Totally.
Yeah, it's
absolutely.
totally a big family.
It's a huge family. If you love what you're doing and you're excited about it, there's other people that are going to support that. So.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I've been ending interviews doing some fun questions to kind of get to know the artist.
Let's do it.
Okay. So if you weren't doing music, what would you be doing right now?
Well, I probably would be river guiding, because I have done a lot of that in the past. Done a lot of wilderness guiding, 14-day canoe expeditions and that sort of thing, and I've kind of been getting out of it a little so that I can pursue music, but if I wasn't, I would definitely still be doing that and being out in the wilderness.
Awesome. So if you had a superpower, what would it be and why?
Oh my gosh. I think my superpower would be to be able to communicate with anybody in the world of any language.
Oh.
I think that would be so cool. I mean, I love connecting with people. It's a big reason why I do music.
Right.
And it's kind of the universal language. So in a way, music is a bit of that superpower. But even more so, I would love to be able to just go anywhere in the world and communicate with anybody. It'd be great.
That would be actually kind of cool.
It'd be great.
So what is one thing that you're exceptionally good at? Besides music. Let's take music out.
When I went to college, I took a lot of outdoor education courses, and we did 5-minute fires. So you had to be able to build a knee-high fire in 5 minutes. And yeah, that's I don't know. That's my skill, I guess.
You and Ty Baton, like
He chose.
that's what he talks about too. Is
Well, I mean,
how amazing of a fire builder he is.
I mean, it's a fun thing. I don't know. It's kind of I like it. I when I was in college, I would read like bushcraft stuff, and it's kind of a little bit nerdy, but I would like read up bushcraft and like how to build a fire when you're like wet and deserted, and you have nothing but a flint, and so yeah.
Okay.
I have fun with fire for sure.
So if you're stuck in the woods and you need to build a fire, Ryan Lindsay is the one to call.
You betcha. And in fact, it came very useful when I was guiding. We had some pretty wet trips sometimes. So.
What is one thing that you are exceptionally bad at?
Well, I mean, I think that this is a tough one. I think that I have I want to do everything in life, and often I get caught up in new things all the time. I'm kind of addicted to the new, and that can be a bit of my downfall sometimes, and that's been a bit of my focus with music, to finally focus on one thing in my life and kind of break through that habit. So anyway, that got a little personal, but I love trying new things.
We like to bring this personal sometimes.
Just learning new skills and that kind of thing. So a bit of my downfall, but hey, life's exciting and there's so much things to do. So
for fans who want to find you online, where can they head to?
What's that?
For fans who want to find you online, where can they head to?
Well, Ryan R. Lindsay is my social media. So if you look that up, Ryan Lindsay, type in the search box on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I'm on it all.
Awesome.
And my website is ryanlindsaymusic.com.
Cool.
So yeah,
Thanks
connect,
so much.
and I'd love to hear from you guys. And thanks for doing this interview.
Anytime. Thank you for chatting.
Cool. Awesome.
It was good to see you again.
Yeah, thank you.